YouTube viewers and random Ghostbusters fans, and welcome back to the Following the Nerd YouTube channel for the final day of Ghostbusters week, where I'll be taking a look at this, which is the 6-inch MattyCollector figure of the Rookie from the Ghostbusters video game. So let's take a look at the packaging, which, boy, doesn't that just look familiar. It's the same packaging that we've seen countless times before, so there's no real point talking about it. The only difference, of course, is that you've got the Rookie written down there. And the way he's positioned in the actual packaging looks really, really nice and creative, of course, if you want to have it up on display in its box. Back of the packaging, again, you've got the messy office desk there, and adverts for some of the other figures on MattyCollector.com. And even the personnel file here doesn't look too good. It looks very empty because they could have used this as an opportunity to give us a little bit more of a backstory to the Rookie's character from the game, but unfortunately no, it's just the basic information that we learned from the game. And of course he was some type of mute in the game because he didn't actually speak, so there's no actual quotable quotes at the bottom. There's just ... So that's kind of a shame. So that does it for the packaging, so now let's open it up and take a look at the figure. Okay, so here we go, and I thought the character would look a little bit more familiar to you from this angle. But anyway, turning around and taking a look at the detail, the face sculpt does look very nice, definitely does resemble the Rookie from the video game. And of course, the Rookie himself, the design of him was based on the associate producer for the video game, Ran French. So it is nice that this character resembles the Rookie as well as the actual person, so that's a nice touch. Taking a look at the hair sculpt, it does look okay. It could have used a little bit more detail, you know, just to bring out the actual strands of hair and that sort of thing on the top of his head. But, you know, apart from that, it does look very, very nice. Apart from that, though, this is essentially, again, the same figure that I've reviewed over the first 4 days, with a few subtle differences again. So, on his name tag there, you can actually see the word Rookie is written. This poor guy, he gets such bad luck. He's also got gloves on his hands there, too. And a nice little change, which kind of, you know, gives a little personal, unique touch to this character, is the fact there's a little trap there attached to the back of his belt, and also a PK meter attached here to the side of his belt. So that's nice, I do like that. However, some people who are sticklers for attention to detail could say that this is the wrong PK meter, because of course this looks like the PK meter that we saw the Egon figure with, and even Egon using in the movies, whereas in the game we have an updated PK meter with a digital display. So, you know, people who are like really, really super into their attention to detail could argue that that's wrong, but, you know, who cares? Again, it's all the same detail down the legs, same detail on the boots, and even the proton pack here looks the same. So detail-wise, it is nice, but there are a few things that some people could argue are wrong with it, and others could say that parts of it are a huge wasted opportunity. Taking a look at articulation, the head can do the full 360 twist here. Just be careful when you are doing it, because his chin can sometimes scrape against the mold of the collar here, so be careful obviously whenever you're doing that. And of course it's on a ball joint, so the head can turn side to side and nod up and down. The arm can do the full 360 twist and can also pop out at 90 degrees, but it's very, very tough for some reason, same as all the other figures. And again, you've got the full 360 there at the top of the arm, and it can come in and out at 90 degrees, and of course full 360 here on the wrist. So let me just pop this arm back down again. There we go. It's very, very tough. I don't know why. Again, you've got some waist articulation, but it's very, very restrictive because, of course, of the trap and the PK meter on his belt. Much more restrictive than the other figures, though, which is, you know, kind of a shame. The leg can come out at roughly around 45 degrees and come back again. It's also got full 360 twist here. At the top of the leg, the knee can bend at 45 degrees, and the boot, at the top of the boot, can swivel 360 degrees, and of course there's some ankle pivot on there as well, which aids whenever you have them standing up on display. So articulation is the same as all the other figures, and it's good, it's great. Taking a look at accessories, the Rookie comes with this, which is a little miniature ghost trap, which we also saw released alongside the Winston Zedmore figure. And again, it's exactly the same, so the little doors and stuff pop open, and it's got the little foot pump, and it also comes with a little ball of energy, but of course this time it's orange instead of blue, which of course is a nice touch. And again, that slots into the top of the trap there and looks really, really nice. And again, because it's the same essentially the same thing, it has the same problem, so you can't really set it up on display. It can fall over very easily because of course it's very top heavy. The figure also comes with these, which are a lovingly detailed pair of ecto goggles, so you can see the detail on them. Looks really, really superb. It's really, really a shame that a pair of these didn't actually come with the stands figure, because I really think it would have set it off well. But of course, a pair of these do come with the rookie figure, and these just slot onto the top of his head and slot into place. And instantly, I think that makes the figure look a whole lot better, because it covers up this, frankly, bland hairstyle he's got going on. So you can see there, with those on top of his head, it really, really does look nice and really sets the figure off. And of course, you've seen it countless times before, the figure fits in scale very nicely with the other 6-inch figures, because essentially it shares the same body as the other 4. So overall, what do I make of this figure? Well, it's, again, the same story. I do like it. I think the detail on it's very nice. However, there are a few problems I do have with it. Of course, this being a figure from the Ghostbusters video game, they could have used this opportunity to give us something slightly different. So the Proton Pack could have been the finalized, modified version from the end of the Ghostbusters video game. So again, you've got the slime tank on there and all those little extra pieces of gadgets and gizmos. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. So a little bit of a wasted opportunity for me, really. The accessories, the Ghost Trap is good. It's good to get another one, and of course they didn't just re-release the Ghost Trap as the same Ghost Trap that we saw with Winston, because of course the little ball of energy that comes from it is orange instead of blue, which, you know, shows attention to detail. It shows that they didn't just want to re-release something, they wanted to give us something slightly different. The Ecto goggles, I think, look fantastic. They really set this figure off. And again, like I said before, it's such a shame they didn't give us an extra pair of those to go on the Ray Stans figure, because again, it sets it off really well too. The box looks alright. Well, it looks great, but again, it's the same box that we've seen time and time again. And I do feel that personnel file could have been filled out a little bit better. But overall, I would recommend this to people who love the Ghostbusters video game, because, of course, this figure represents the video game. Because you can get all the other 4 Ghostbusters figures, but, of course, this is a character that's exclusive to the video game. So if you love the video game and you want to show your appreciation and your love of the game, then by all means, this is a figure for you to stick up on your display shelf just to show your appreciation of the video game. So all in all, that's all I can say for this figure. So that brings us to the end of this review and to the end of Ghostbusters week. Thank Gozer it's over, because I am just dying. This has literally killed me. In fact, I think if you watch all the videos in order, you can hear me just getting sicker and sicker as the days go on, because this really has worn me down. But it was worth it in the end to bring these videos to you, and I'm very glad that you watched them. So thank you very much for watching them, if you did watch all 7 of them in order. And of course, if you swapped over to the Following the Nerd channel to watch my final 2 reviews, thank you very much. It really does mean a lot to me. You're all stars. Thank you. So yeah, I'm going to go get a wet towel and put it over my eyes and go lie in a dark room for a while and try and recover. But there'll be plenty more reviews available online from Vote Section 07 just as soon as I recover. So thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, there's countless more videos on Vote Section 07 and Following the Nerd. Thank you again for watching, and remember to keep following the nerd. Bye bye.